just dot.
See.
There
Oh,
we
I'm
go.
up on Twitch.
You're up on stream,
Yeah.
me too.
Okay, awesome. Hey guys, I'm back.
There we
I'm
go.
up on Twitch. Wait, where's that coming from?
You're up on stream, me too.
Okay, awesome. Hey guys, I'm back. Where is that noise coming from? Twitch. Coming from Twitch. Okay. I've muted that now. We're good.
Girl, you look fine.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Sunshine. I still have, like, I don't know. I haven't really brushed my hair since coming back from the gym, so it's all like, ugh.
It doesn't look like that, though.
It doesn't look like that. My hair looks really, really matte when I do. Oh, which, by the way, I went to the gym like a couple days ago. I went to like cardio dance. They had K-pop there.
What? I'm so jealous! Oh my gosh. I want to dance to some K-pop.
It was fun.
Apparently my gym is going to start offering Ball EX, but that's not quite the same.
So dance party stream?
You guys can come work out with me. Hey, Prasitam.
Jemmy, it's a bit far to Boston.
A little bit.
It's
That
a
would be like
2-hour drive.
from Pittsburgh. It's probably like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Maybe
Because
farther.
I know it was like 12 or 13 to Maine. So
Yeah. And Sunshine, it'd be longer than 2 hours for you.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about it. It's like it took me 2 hours to get to the beach. And I was stayed over.
I think it's like 8 hours for you.
8 and 2 hours is a huge difference.
yeah.
Yeah, well, because I remember back when I used to live in Virginia, driving up to Connecticut was quite the drive.
Oh yeah, it's definitely about 8 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like trying to remember because I was little, so I'm just like, what is a long time in my head? But, oh, for a 6-year-old. Okay.
That's really hard to determine.
Yeah.
It's like a 20-minute drive for me.
Oh, a long drive or driving from Virginia to Connecticut?
Yes.
Oh.
Blade can actually fly into an alternate space-time dimension and make it to Connecticut in like that.
Like that. He should just drive me to my dentist then from now on. Oh.
Why? Are you planning on needing to record a Jemmy After Dentist stream?
No, certainly not. But my dentist is in Connecticut because I'm crazy.
Oh.
It's because it's my mom's cousin.
Ah.
So he gives us fair and accurate dental work without trying to sell us things, which is nice. Because when I was like 9 years old, my mom took us to this dentist in our hometown, and she was like, oh, this girl needs like complete reconstructive surgery on her face, like realign her jaw and everything. Mom's like, she's 9, like, can I get a second opinion? And the dentist's like, if you get a second opinion, don't bother coming back here ever again. Mom was like, okay. So she took me to see her cousin. He's like, absolutely not. She does not need anything. Maybe braces? So she's like, okay, we're just gonna start coming here from now on.
Yeah, that makes sense. That just sounds so overdramatic, like high school level. Like, no offense to high schoolers, but that's high school level drama. Like,
I know, right?
oh, this small thing, you just need to completely destroy your life and then rebuild it from step 1.
I guess she was going out of business soon, and she was just trying to squeeze out as much money as possible from her clients.
Dang.
Yep.
I don't know if that makes that better.
No, makes
Not
it
really.
worse. Don't traumatize a child because of your financial problems. Thank you, Star. Yes, yes, Foxy. Blade should share that power with all of us.
I was talking about it would take 20 minutes to get to Boston.
I know. But it's more
Like
fun
right
this way.
now. Normally it'd be like an hour, but
No, I was thinking about New York, because New York, I remember a lot of people saying driving to Tech and then driving to New York for us is the same.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you near DC then, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my alarm.
Only reason I ask is because I actually have a cousin who went to Tech, and she lives like right by DC. But probably it's a huge area. There's next to no chance that you know her. Also, she's my age, so a little bit younger too.
Yeah, like the only way I would is if we went to the same high school.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
probably not. And I'm not willing to share that information on stream.
And I was like, I don't really want to say mine either, so.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, at least the DC area is big enough that I'm like, good luck finding me there.
Basically, I can even say I work at a Walgreens because there are probably like a million Walgreens in Pittsburgh alone.
I can't say where I work because then people could find me.
Yeah.
It's okay. I work for a Walgreens competitor.
Oh. CVS or Rite Aid?
Rite Aid got bought out by Walgreens.
Yeah, but things haven't gone through really.
It'll go through eventually.
Yeah. I honestly, people asked me for the longest time because they were seeing it on TV. They were like, do you know any other details? And I'm like, I don't even know how much you know because I haven't looked on TV.
Happy rating to you too, Star.
Right.
I'm surprised I only fell, 100 spots for not rating for a whole day.
Oh, wow. Nice.
I slept through the 11 o'clock raid hour again. Even though I said I wouldn't, I did.
Say that every day.
I know, and every day I do intend to raid during it so that I am not so far behind.
How's that working out?
No, it's really not.
Memoir.
That was the
You
day.
just press auto button on this one, unfortunately.
Good luck, Star. But I think you'll be okay.
No! My
If you're
app
not
crashed!
trying to get into
No!
100, but
sorry.
Why, phone? Why you do this to me? If I have to start that boss over again.
Aww. I haven't even gotten to it yet because I'm behind Skidge. It's my fault though for getting distracted.
Oh. Well, sorry guys. It's gonna be a little slow because I have to
It's okay.
everything again.
Oh, Star.
Yeah, you'll be fine, Star. I didn't raid from 11 Wednesday night, I think it was. Thursday night. No, Wednesday night. And then I didn't raid till 5 today. Yeah, because I didn't raid 11 this morning because that was right after my exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be
After
fine.
an exam, I feel like I just need to take about a month break. So I'm glad that you're able to be on for 11 p.m.
That's how I feel about raid week.
Yeah. Good thing that there's maybe, around a month break.
And depending on the month, sometimes I feel like I need like 3 months break.
Not
That's
yet,
true.
Memoir, but soon. Soon.
Like the Union War. After the Union War, I felt like that.
Oh, after Union Wars, I needed like some serious R&R.
I'm so glad I wasn't part of that.
Flashbacks,
What do you mean?
man.
So that week I had like 3 exams or 2 exams or something, and then I was like, yeah, you guys, good luck with that, but I'm just gonna do my best.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit over here in the party and, raid when I can.
Mm-hmm.
That week I was going loco. Ugh, my alarm's going off at 4:45 to raid, and then again right before 11, and bad times.
I remember it was who were the 2 that kept like flip-flopping the 3rd spot? Was it Scottish and Sticky Buzz?
Oh, you mean our in-team Keyblade Wars?
Oh, is that what? We weren't talking about that one?
No. The Union Wars
This was end of April. Yeah, end of April.
Oh yeah, I had finals that week.
Yeah, that's when me and Blade were going for top 30 until Blade was like, wait, I don't want to be top 30.
Wait, why not?
Because he didn't want it to stay up till 3 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And Suki was like, tell Blade to keep pushing. And I was like, I don't think he wants to. And we mean that in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
Because Blade got to like 32 and was just like, I'm done. I don't want to be anymore.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But that was the only week where I think you actually had to raid no matter what position in the top 100 you were at, you still had to raid 2 times a day to stay top 100.
Yeah, I was raiding 3 times a day.
Yeah,
I was reading like
also
9
raided 3
times a day. Suki and
Well,
Link
like-
had schedules for us.
That's true. I guess I was raiding more than 3 times a day, but
That just sounds like less than no fun.
It was crazy, Chelsea.
oh,
I mean-
load screen. Go
Oh,
away.
The grinding is not super bad, but like that level of dedication to grinding is hard to sustain.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think a
No,
part of me
honey.
died that week. I was just like, oh, bye, soul.
Can Foxy draw that?
What? Sorry, I'm working on something else. So I was all I heard was, "Can Foxy draw that?"
Jemmy losing her soul.
Oh yeah, during Union War week.
Just like,
She is like
"Ooh."
part of my soul.
Yes, Lit Bro, I agree. That is why I have attack boost max skill plus Lux on her. Yes, yes, yes. Basically Star. Hey, Antonio Wolf. Although this month I'm doing all right, still being social.
Yeah, I feel like you can. I think you can be social and still get top 100, depending on your.
Yeah, it depends on your medals and how much of a whale you are, to be honest. Because there are points where it's like you can just give up on rating for the rest of a week and stay. But that requires being very high in the bracket. For instance, I think that if I stopped rating now, I would still be top 100 barely by the end of the week.
Mm.
Because I'm at like 3.3 billion. So that would probably put me, what, in the 80s? Nah, maybe higher.
How do I stream?
That's kind of what happened last month for me.
I stream through a program called OBS, and I mirror my phone to my computer through a program called Lonely Screen AirPlay Receiver.
Lonely Screen hates working, though.
It does. It really does. But then from OBS, it goes to Restream.io and branches off into multiple streaming services such as Stream.me, YouTube, and Twitch.
Jenny, you've got this down to like an elevator speech.
You'll be surprised how often I get asked this.
Yeah. It's kind of like some stuff that I get asked at work, probably, where it's just like, oh.
Yeah,
well,
it's just like second nature.
Yeah,
oh, it's really not that complicated, Antonio. It's just a little bit of setup. I think the most complicated thing was playing around with my OBS settings to try and get my video quality to the point where I wanted it, where it wasn't too high, where I was dropping frames, but it wasn't too low that no one could see anything. Finding that happy medium. If you just have a phone and tablet with Kingdom Hearts, it would be quite hard to stream it. You do need a computer of some sort, I believe.
Yeah. It's just hard without the processing power and general utility of a computer, because everyone still, for good reason, codes mainly for a computer.
Yeah, though you'd be surprised how many jobs are like, we need an iOS developer, we need an Android developer, and I was like, hire me and I'll become whatever you want.
Yeah, basically.
No. But like, it wouldn't make sense for me to specialize in one of those, hoping that they would hire me. Ugh. I mean, I guess, but meh. So it's just the life in tech.
Yeah. It feels like you need to like read the minds of like the consumer so that you know which languages to learn, at least from the outside.
Yeah, but that's not even really the consumer. That's just company preference. Each company tends to favor different languages. I mean, most of them it's like they like to see Java and I've seen a lot of Python requests.
Yeah.
Which actually surprised me, because that's one of the more recent languages, as far as languages go.
It's used pretty often, though.
It is, yeah, but you'd have to admit it is definitely newer in comparison.
Yeah. I mean, still is JavaScript.
Yeah.
And that's probably like the most popular programming.
JavaScript is very popular. I like Python because it was named after Monty Python.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
That's wonderful.
This is what happens when you get nerds involved in nerdy things. Oh, hey, Sherry. I saw a post today that was breaking down the reference of 42. And they're like, if you split it up into two numbers and then translate it into Japanese, it becomes shi and ni. And then if you combine that, then it's shini, which is death. So basically the answer to the universe is death. Just like, what just happened here?
Yeah, apparently the author of that book said that it was literally chosen at random. And yet people are still doing all of these like weird wraparound things.
People are crazy.
Like, some people were like, oh, if you take this into X computer language and then translate it through Y, Z, and Q, you get that 42 is equal to the asterisk, which is everything, or can contain everything. And it's like, you thought way too hard about something, but not that serious.
Yeah. That's what I kind of always wonder, like, the authors of English literature that kids study in school, like, did they actually plan all this symbolism and whatnot in their books, or were they just like, guys, you just found things because you wanted to find things?
I think they just found things because they wanted to find things.
This is
I'm convinced on that too.
Yeah, I have a similar belief.
The amount of extra work it takes, even though I haven't ever written a full book, but like the amount of extra work it takes to plan something and then have it tie in like
The perfect way. Like, I'm sure
a way
some
that
of it
doesn't
is
like break
intentional.
your story. It's just like so hard.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure some of it's intentional, but not all of it.
Yeah. I think that the main part is if my writing process isn't like
Hey,
completely
non-cod!
different from other people's, then the way that it might be pre-planned for is that there was a plot element added to a later part of the book that then needed to be accommodated for in the beginning of the book, so you go back and edit it.
Mm.
Jimmy, I like fighting your raid boss.
Huh?
I said I like fighting your raid boss.
Me too! I do just enough damage that I can get so much off of it when I go in a second time.
Yep. Yep. I was like, I don't know what setup you have, but it's like perfect.
So good.
For time in.
Hey, Sora Tails. Do I have any tips on how to get good medals? Unfortunately, put money into the game.
It's like spend lots and lots. You do
Yeah.
not condone that. But
I don't
Or be
condone
very
it,
lucky.
but that's kind of what happens.
Yeah, or both sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of it is luck, and a lot of it is putting in money.
Although in this specific banner,
Sell your soul.
Yeah, that's
Well,
one way to do it.
I mean,
Well,
that's also
You
an
get
option.
you get all your medals from polls pretty much non-cod, except for the like VIP exclusive ones, but those aren't usually like game changers. Story and Proud mode don't really give you good medals though.
No, they're all the tier ones only.
Yeah, those are pretty much only good for Nova purposes or for double
Very
casting.
beginner.
Yeah.
Well, why would you want to double cast though? The buffs aren't enough that it would even rival single cast of others.
Well, if you're just looking for metal that you can farm to get double cast so that you can become a healer in Union Cross, those are the
Oh,
ones.
that
Yep.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only time I would say using those medals further into the game.
That, or if you honestly don't have any other proud mode medals you can use because of the restrictions and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, non-cod. You can do story and proud mode to get jewels.
Yep.
And I actually have two accounts in this game. I have this main one, and then I have my free to play. In my free to play, I obviously have not put a single dollar into it. So I get all my jewels through the story and proud mode. but there's a significant difference in power levels between my main account, where I buy VIP each week, and my free-to-play that is free to play. I wish that wasn't the case, because I wish you could do amazingly well at this game without giving them money, but they've set it up in a way that you want to, or you need to be one of the top tier players.
Yeah. The saddest thing is, this banner is a really, really good banner, but the medals are only good if you have other medals that are good to copy. Yeah.
At least with HD Nominee, it was if you have friend shared medals that are good, you could still use it. Like,
that's true.
You have to have a really good medal.
But the copy key arts also make very good friend and shared medals.
Yes.
It's just like, it's hard because I almost want to suggest to everyone to pull from this banner if you're not going to pull for a while and you do want to do some pulls, just because you'll get the medals that are advertised, but
Well, yes, non-cod, that should be obvious, but if someone's asking me for a tip on how to get good medals, that's unfortunately the only tip I can give. Because there's no way you can control what medals you get from your pull. And as a free-to-play player, you only get so many pulls.
That's very true.
That being said, you can still be an excellent player as free-to-play. It's just harder to be so.
Yeah, you just gotta be okay with not passing things. And my game crashed.
Oh no, Sunshine!
Oh no.
Dude, I don't make enough Alexis for it to matter.
Oh. Oh, that's very nice of you, Lit Bro. Yes, our crashing games is so sad. And
really
it's been happening quite a bit, it seems, to people. Because it happened to me earlier this week. It happened to Blade. It happened to Sunshine.
It only happens with me during this raid hour.
Yeah, that's kind of terrible.
They just know.
We probably do.
They probably conspired with Kahlua. Now that I'm getting to the bottom of my tea, it's just like starting to taste like just honey.
That's not a bad taste though.
No, but it's very sweet.
Oh. See, I have the world's largest sweet tooth, and well, that's not true. There are some things that are too sweet for me, but like very little.
How much lux do I have? Around 2 billion.
Nice.
Thanks. I can actually check right now. Ooh, nice guys. 95% lux boost. Awesome.
Yay.
Very proud of y'all. Yeah, 2 bill. I'm going for top 100, so gotta stay competitive.
I would say I'm around there, non-cod.
I just hit 20 mil.
Nice.
Nice.
What did she say? The girl in the back? Are you talking about Sunshine?
Oh, yeah, I have about 550 mil too.
Well, let me raise Sunshine's volume. There you go.
I think I'm at like 3 billion something. I don't actually know.
That's okay.
I'm at 3 billion.
Nice. You must do more off-hour rating than I do.
Blade does quite a bit of off-hour rating. I saw him today. Well, I was doing mine to make up for the fact that I didn't raid at 11.
I literally was doing other stuff and just put it on auto raid.
See, the thing is, I'll do that, and then I'll forget about it for about 20 minutes after auto raid is done.
So I wasn't around anyone, so I turned the sound on so I could tell if something was going on. And then when I started playing the game, like, using medals, there was still, like, downtime in between, but...
Yeah, I just turned mine on auto while I watched TV.
I think I did, like,
what I did.
10 to 12 bosses this time. Not entirely sure.
Nice.
I need to go back into this boss. This is going to make me slow and then the collar. That is possibly not a good idea.
Oops. Oh no, I don't want Eulalia to feel bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, don't feel bad. I mean,
it's hard.
Fact, Jimmy, fact.
That is very, very true.
And like J2's boss wouldn't be at 99 if it wasn't for you guys, so.
And that's what I'm trying to help with you earlier. Just get it to 99.
And it really doesn't matter for this boss if
No,
it is
it doesn't.
99.
Oh no.
That is fantastic, Foxy.
Foxy, you are the best.
Oh my goodness.
That's like exactly how I pictured it.
Oh my goodness. What is Pocketoli? I have no idea. Oh, that's cool, Alia. You're eating with 2 forks because why not? It's an interesting take on things. Oh, Buttercup!
No.
Oh. I like how even Buttercup has googly eyes.
Yes, my pony fell off a cliff. It was very sad. In Zelda Breath of the Wild, just to clarify for people who didn't know. I feel like that needs to be specified.
Yes.
Nope,
Yeah.
IRL.
Yeah, Jemmy had a real pony who really stepped off a cliff and died, but then was resurrected.
Yes. And Buttercup did not
Somehow.
step off the cliff. A stone talus pushed her off.
Okay.
It was mean. It was like, bye, horse. And Buttercup was like, no.
I'm pretty sure you used Buttercup as a meat shield.
As a what?
As a meat shield to protect yourself from.
Oh.
No, I would never do that to my beloved horse. No. Mm-mm-mm.
The video says otherwise.
Buttercup and Cliff hype.
So I had a horse named Cliff. But I let Cliff free into the wild. And he's like, I'm free. Bye, person. Oh, that's not good, Noncod. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, okay, Noncod. Huh? What's engineering nerd asking?
Not sure.
This is the first boss over 10 mil.
Meaning that he got 10 mil on this boss? Or...
Maybe like health.
Oh. Maybe.
So I'm
There
assuming.
haven't been other ones over 10 mil.
Yeah, the pirate one was awful. Had a lot of
Yeah.
health.
I would take the power one over this one any day.
Oh, me too, but that one had a lot of health. For sure.
To be honest, I'd rather have this one.
Really? I
Just
did
because-
so much better with the pirate because of the spawn points. There's more of them.
Yeah. I wish that the pirate would have been more like this one in terms of, like, if it had this much health without any defense boosts and had this much lux, it would have been much more satisfying.
Mm.
As opposed to having, like, next to no lux.
Yeah, that's true.
It felt like you got, like, 0 reward.
Mm. Star.
I want their boss. The JP's.
Ooh.
It's a pretty pink one.
Yeah. I like the Jewel Sorceress.
You know which
Yeah.
boss I missed?
That one.
I missed the Spooter.
Ooh, yes, I like the Spooter.
Oh, I meant I missed, not like I miss.
Oh.
Because I've never done it.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently it was not that bad.
It wasn't, and I have fond memories of that one because Eulalia kept summoning them for me because I was in a competition. So it was awesome. I'm still grateful, Eulalia. Why were you killing the raid boss with a 3-star Dolan? Oh.
Star.
I really hope I went into Blades, otherwise I'm decimating mine and I apologize.
I always feel really bad about that because it's like, even when I'm calling, I'm just not sure. I'm like, did I actually go into the one I called? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I do that too.
Oh, if I vanish, it's because my friend's gonna call me. She texted me and she's like, "Are you still awake?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh. You're the reliable friend people can call.
Yeah, but no, I told her to call me because I'm gonna tell her about like all the
All the boys.
week of drama. Yeah.
Hey, Jemmy.
Yeah?
Just a quick question. It looks like you're having like SP trouble with Ariel and Flounder.
Mm-hmm.
Would it work if you put Tyree first?
No. Because Tyree pretty much fills up for everything that comes after her.
Yeah.
And if Tama's skill procs, then I have enough for Ariel and Flounder, but if it doesn't, then I don't.
Okay.
It's unfortunate because all my medals after Tyree pretty much have double cast.
Yeah.
Which is the problem.
That's always hard.
It's like a good thing, but a bad thing. I haven't found a way to balance it yet.
Yeah.
I thought about putting Kyrie because she's got SP1 on her, but you'd still need 3 for it to activate, so that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Sadly.
You would use less.
I would use less, but that's not the problem because everything that comes
then
after Tyree
if you swap
takes up
her
16.
and Tyree. If you swap her and Tyree, you use less, and then do you still go? Like, if you add it all up, is it still more than 17?
16.
If it's just one for Ikari?
Yeah, it becomes
16?
It becomes 17. Because everything... Oh, actually, that might work. That might work. I would be losing second chance, though, which tends to get me a lot more lux when it does proc.
That's true.
So it's a trade-off.
I mean, not saying, just saying you could put second chance 2 on your Tyree.
No, I have DB3 on Tyree. I don't want to lose that. That saves me so much in everything.
Okay.
No, I appreciate the suggestions, I do. I guess I could put it on Tyree, but I don't know. I'm doing okay lux-wise, so I'm not too concerned.
Let's...
Oh.
Don't you love when people have hard names to spell on in-game?
That's not fun,
like,
but also when they're hard to say, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry if I am, and they're like, you are. I'm just like, ah!
Oh, do you call in chat sometimes?
No, but if
chat?
someone like follows me, I'm just like, thank you so-and-so for following me, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Because this person in my party, like, one part of the name is like KHMYH or something. And it's just like, I always have to look back and forth 3 times to make sure that I spelled it right.
Pew pew. Pew pew whoosh whoosh. Are you going to start reading us the translation of Star Wars? Because I feel like this is where this is going. That was still an amazing video. Oh, I still need to watch the videos Foxy sent me. Oh my gosh, I'm a terrible person. Sorry, Foxy.
It's okay.
I was watching the Sticky Buns video this morning to help me feel better.
Sticky buns.
Sticky buns.
I was like, I am too stressed out right now to do anything.
Oh.
I've done that. I forget which video it was with. Well, there's one that I know, but it's not a rated G video, so I'm not going to talk about it on stream. And then, like, History of Japan before History of the World, I guess, came out. Definitely a new one.
History of the World is So Here's the Earth, right?
No.
No. Oh. What's that
There's
one?
another one that just got released, and it's like
Oh.
history of the entire world, I guess.
Hmm.
And it was very good. I liked it a lot.
Which one? So Here's the Earth. It is round.
End of Z World.
End of Z World. Okay. Okay, Nankata, I'll look at it in a bit. Unfortunately for this raid boss, I have to focus sometimes, but not all the times, just sometimes. Because I can auto raid, but I have to turn it off for some of the stun points. Yes. Yeah, that would be nice, non-god, but I understand why they don't.
Yeah, auto raid. It would have to have like so much specific coding for that. I feel like because what they can do now is they can just say, make it as if you swiped the medal, because the medal will always default to the main part.
Yeah.
So they'd need to add like, I mean, it wouldn't be long, obviously, for a professional programmer, but I don't think it's what they want either, unfortunately.
It wouldn't be worth it to them to do it.
Yeah.
Because they don't care.
Yeah. Jemmy, you would probably know more than I would. Even if it was something simple, like just a couple if-thens, would you still need to make sure that it didn't break like the entirety of the rest of your code?
Yep.
Okay.
But that is what regression testing is for.
I'll be back.
Okay, Sunshine.
Okay. See you, Sunshine. Wow, I can't talk.
Yeah, anytime any form of code gets entered into a system, you have to regression.
Not necessarily.
For like, well, I guess for my work, because if something were to break in the financial industry, people would have a field day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you go by agile methodology, not necessarily.
Yes, that is the
I mean,
problem.
I guess you
I
should,
do not
but it
do
should be-
agile, but yes.
Oh yeah. But I guess I should rephrase. It's not necessarily you have to do manual regression tests.
No, you can completely do an automated suite, and you should implement an automated suite of regression. That is where automation would be the most beneficial. Which is what I tried explaining to my boss.
Well, we already determined that your boss is words I can't say on stream.
Yeah. Ugh.
Your boss is a less than stellar person who
Yes.
makes less than stellar decisions
Yes.
that impact you negatively.
Yes. All of this is true. Ugh. Today he asked me to send him my plan for how I'm gonna get my training hours. So I sent him a plan of what I'm gonna do, and I don't think he's going to like what I wrote, but it doesn't matter because I'll get my training hours and he can't complain. Well, he can.
Wait,
He
so
probably
training hours meaning you being trained or you doing training?
me being trained. Unfortunately, me training other people, which I have done this year, does not count towards my mandatory training hours I'm required to do each year. I'm supposed to get like 16 a year, which is not a lot, but sometimes that's harder to do than said, depending on what your project work is like. Because of course, you're supposed to find time to do this. It's not like your manager is like, here, I will give you less work so you can do this.
Yeah.
So for the past couple months, I've been playing catch up with all my work. I haven't had free time. So now that I have free time, I can focus on it, but he's like, this should have been done. I'm like, it's due in September, dude. Like, chill.
I always love when that happens, like, at my work when, I mean, the managers don't care aside from one, but that manager will be like, you gotta keep chipping away at it. And I'm like, love you dearly, manager, but I have 6 hours to do a 15-minute task, and I'm not going to do it immediately. Sorry. Not really, but kind of sorry.
Yeah, well, I did tell him during my, like, we had a one-on-one a month ago, and I did tell him, I was like, I will have free time in June to do trainings. And he, I guess, forgot that because he was not very kind about reminding me that I still haven't done them yet. I'm just like, I told you I would do them in June, and it's still June. So I sent him a plan of skills I will be working on that do not relate to my job at all, but they are still within our field, so he can't tell me I can't apply them, but it will scare him into thinking I'm leaving.
But you are leaving.
I'm trying to leave.
That's true.
But I'm still an asset he doesn't want to lose because I am the only one on my team who knows how to do a certain aspect of our job that's way more technical than most people on our team could ever comprehend. And I don't mean to make that sound like I'm smart, like, or smarter than them, because I'm not. It just happens that I have training in that area and they don't. Like, I'm sure if they wanted to learn it, they could easily, but there's not a fun UI for people to look at. It's all Linux based, so like people are typing the commands. There's no clicks or anything. So most people are like, I don't want to learn that. I don't want to go near it. It looks old and scary, and I'm just like, I feel like a hacker. They're just like, okay, you can do all this work.
Oh my gosh, Jimmy.
That reminds me of all those memes where it's like, hacker plugs a fork into a computer. I'm in. Hacker vaguely types at a can. I'm in.
Yeah. I mean, it's exactly what you're thinking the screen looks like. It's a black screen with green writing on it. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
like,
it all looks like
no.
command line, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Does it act similar to command line?
It's a little different. But yeah, you type something in, you get a response. But there's different screens that you can navigate to, and depending on which screen you're in, different commands will do different things. So that's always fun too. Yes, non-cod, I'm so humble. Oh. But since I'm the only one on my team who does this stuff, anytime anything goes wrong, they're like, hey, can you take a look and see what's going on with this? And I'm just like, well, it's because this is down. And they're like, how did you know that? I'm like, you just look at this. And they're like, yeah, okay, don't tell me anymore. Apparently you asked, so. Yay, Lalia, congratulations! Got your raid boss to level 99. Woo!
Ooh, congrats.
I think if I were to leave the team, the only other person on my team who could potentially even remotely do the system that I know is this guy in India.
Oh, the one who you were having trouble scheduling with?
Yeah. Because even my boss's boss has commented that that guy in India does more technical things than we probably should be doing, and he's tried to get him to stop, but sometimes it's necessary, so he doesn't necessarily discourage him because it does help us in the long run. I'm just like, that's a roundabout way of saying you're not, like, I don't even know what you just said, but yeah, I don't know, it's a very weird team.
I mean, with my limited knowledge of business, it sounds like they don't want the person in India taking on more responsibilities, because then they'll be pressured to pay him for taking on those responsibilities like they should.
Oh no, it's not a paying thing. It's you almost got it. You almost hit the nail on the head. So they don't want him taking on the extra responsibilities, because then in the future it will then imply that our team should be doing that.
Ah.
Yeah. So that's fundamentally what it boils down to.
Yeah.
But there are so many times he catches something that would have been a huge production issue. And they're like, well, we can't fault him for doing that now because he saved the project from, like, a huge embarrassment. But we also don't want him to do it. So they're kind of stuck in a weird middle ground, and they're kind of the same with me, because they're like, we don't want you doing that, but we're glad that you do it. So they can't encourage me, but they still want me to do it. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, basically.
I always just have to specify when I'm going into projects, though. I'm like, hey, just, you know, my team doesn't do this. I'm doing this as a favor to you guys. And they're like, oh, thank you. And I'm just like, oh, it shouldn't be a favor. We should be doing this.
Oh, it should be something that is just part of it because it's so necessary, kind of thing.
I love corporate bureaucracy.
Well, yes.
Yeah. Well, if we're doing end-to-end testing, we should be checking all of the endpoints. And just because something isn't fun and pretty doesn't mean we shouldn't check it. So,
Oh, yes, we're doing end-to-end testing except for this one.
Yeah, so most people will be like, oh, we're only gonna do it from the user's perspective. And I'm like, well, if you want me to check from, like, so there's this one thing I had to do to check, like, check deposits.
Mm-hmm.
So technically the user would never go into the system and see that the money is actually in the bank system. They would just assume that if the screen says we got your check, then the bank has their check. So
That sounds danger.
but, like, you see what I mean? So, like, from a user perspective, you would end the test, I guess, after it says check successfully received. But for the test to actually be complete for an end-to-end scenario, you should also check the other system to see that it did indeed get transferred.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I guess that's what I mean. Like, a lot of people would stop right at that first point instead of continuing on. And that's,
Yeah.
like, a very basic scenario. Like, the other things that I do are not that simple. It's more complicated, but that's the only example I could think of that's widespread enough to explain.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the thing, is that's what they're doing is integration testing, and you're doing end-to-end testing,
Yeah.
basically.
But then they're just
Like,
doing
you're
the same
testing
thing as
one
the SIT
functionality.
people. They're doing a watered down version of SIT then. Which doesn't add value to the project. Right?
I mean, I don't know how your team is structured, but I'll go with it. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you guys technically do UAT testing.
Yes, we are a UAT team, but the way my director sells it is that we do end-to-end testing, and that's why we add value to projects. So I don't think he can advertise that if we're not actually doing that. Alright, good night, Star.
Manager says your boss says that. Your boss's boss says that.
My boss's boss.
Okay.
My boss doesn't even know what anything is, so.
See,
Yeah,
Star,
so I'm like, can you really take anything your boss says?
Mm-mm.
I'd
Ugh,
take it with a grain of salt. Ooh, I just hit 22 mil.
nice. I
nice.
think that my highest is 18 at this point. And that was off of my own raid boss. Like he said, I think I seem to hit the sweet spot of damage on it.
For me, it depends on if
Skills proc.
the one skills proc again.
Yeah.
Actually, and it has proc twice because it has double cast.
Ah.
But my Sword Idol Goofy A does not have max. Oh. And it did not proc that time, so this is awesome.
So, Cena, not saying you're listening, but if you're listening, we could do with some more Max Lux skills. Maybe. Just a few, like 20. You know, not that many.
Not that many, just 20. Oh my goodness. They're gonna give it to us in a skills to thrill now, Chelsea. They'll be like, here, you asked for it, just give us money and it's yours.
That still might actually be worth it.
Yeah,
That would be one of the few skills to thrills that would get a lot of pulls.
it would.
Yeah,
Plus,
that
they would
actually
naturally
still-
cap it, so it wouldn't be like whales would get 1 billion and no one else would get any.
Yeah,
It
you
would
only
just
get
be
one
like-
a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like whales get 7, and people who are not whales get between 0 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's how they do it right now.
Yeah.
The cap.
Yep.
How do you get 9 non-COD? Oh, 3 per day for 3 days. For some reason I thought it was 1 per day for a week.
I think it depends on how they do the deal. I think they've done it
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah. I think I remember like 3 skills to thrills ago, it was 3 per day for 3 days. And also in the illustrated Ventus and illustrated Aqua banners, it was 3 per day. I'm not sure for how long though, but that was for brooms, so it was different.
Oh, the broom banner.
Yeah. I pulled once off of that.
I didn't out
Because-
of boycott.
Yeah.
I was like,
Only
no.
because I needed exactly 1 more broom to be able to guilt Ursula.
I might have been
so-
tempted in that scenario then. I don't
Yeah.
fault you. But I was like, this is ridiculous. You finally give us Mickey and brooms and now you're making us pay up the wazoo for them. No thank you. Not cool, Cena. Not cool.
Yeah, but the good thing about that pull was I also got my first copy of 0.2 Aqua in that pull, even though it was just an illustrated Aqua banner.
Ooh, nice non-COD.
So I was very happy.
I am all out of tea now. Sad. Of course, I can't go make more because it wouldn't get cold again by the time. I guess I could make it now and then it'd be ready tomorrow.
What, you mean you don't just have a personal use blast chiller?
That would be pretty sweet, not gonna lie.
That would be, but sadly no. Sadly no.
See, even most restaurants don't have that, which is why it's even funnier. But, yeah.
Ooh, when did we get to 105? Oh my gosh, Ramen, you make me
Ooh,
so happy.
wow.
Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the best.
What? What happened?
We're at 105, Foxy.
Did you see that with J2? Because it's still showing you being in a raid boss.
Yes, I did see that with J2.
Okay, I was like, either Lonely Screen is really messed up, or
No.
you're using your alt.
I didn't notice, thank God. I'm not always the most observant of persons.
Darn, I didn't get out of this last boss in time for double.
Oh my gosh, 3 hours over. I didn't even realize that either.
Yeah, I didn't think I would because I started it at 59.
Yeah, see, I should have known. I started it at 58 and it takes me 2.5 minutes. And it might have been like halfway through 58 too, so there was really no chance. But I think the boost will last until then, so I'll still be okay.
Well, that'll be good.
Yeah, it won't be doubled, but it'll still be okay.
My raid setup's pretty good for this non-cod. I just wish that one of my medals here had a +2 gauge because then I would have just enough for everything. But I can't be too greedy now. I was thinking about leveling up my, what's the Cinderella Keyblade?
Strike of Midnight.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh wait, no, that's not the one I wanted to say. Counterpoint. I was thinking about leveling up my counterpoint. I know that's not Cinderella, sorry. But I realized that it wouldn't be quite as good as this setup, even though it would have more gauge. Because World of Chaos, I would have to choose between World of Chaos and Aishion, I think. Since there's only one reverse slot.
Alright, I'm done raiding, so I'll see you guys later.
Alright, good night, Foxy. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Foxy.
Night, Foxy.
I know a lot of people, though, are using Fenrir on this boss.
Yeah.
I could
I
see
think
it.
it's just because
They have what?
I think it's just because they have their stronger medals on Fenrir, and
Yeah. I agree.
I just feel bad because that really hurts your ability to do the tail. But usually if someone is strong enough that they're just going to use a neutral attribute, it's because they know that they can do it. So.
And my other thought is that they used all their Electrum orbs on Fenrir, and their counterpoint isn't as strong.
Yeah.
Probably. I think
Because,
everyone's
like, Three
crazy
Wishes-
on Fenrir.
Yeah, Three Wishes is really good, but it's just not that strong comparatively.
No, it's definitely not. I just am unfortunately stuck in a spot where I've set up my 3 wishes so well that it's hard for me to break away from it at this point.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Because I've even tried this boss with my DR, and it does pretty well, it does. But it's still not getting me quite as much luck as my 3 wishes is.
Yeah. That's why I just needed to be less...
Oh, that's pretty good though, not God.
I'm ranked 31.
Nice, Blade. I am 91.
So, Jemmy, you'd only need to do, like, what, 2 hours for the last 2 days to stay in the top 100 pretty easily?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit 3 hours tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. I'm only going to
And
be able
3
to hit
hours on Sunday as well.
2 Saturday and Sunday. So I'm glad that I'm, like, within the top 20, because otherwise I would have to actually worry much more about being knocked out of the top 100. Because even in Anguis, it's pretty competitive.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder what it's like in other unions, because I've only ever done a raid week in Uni or Anguis. And obviously Uni is super competitive. I think it's the most individually competitive union
Really?
of them all.
Huh.
From what I've heard, Vulpes is ahead of us because they have like 1 billion times the number of members.
They have a
Yes.
ton. Yeah, they have a ton more people.
They do.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think their top 10 is definitely the most competitive. Not competitive, but they get it. Their top 10 get a ton of walks.
Yeah, that makes sense. When you have that many more people to choose from.
Yeah. For them, it's like their top 10 really high, and then it drops off a lot after that.
Mm.
Yeah. So getting top 5 is probably hard in every union, because top 5 here is kind of ridiculous. Like, I have 3.8 billion right now, and I'm 12. But the number 1 Lux earner has like 8 or 9. And it's like, what?
8 or 9 Bell?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see. Well, just to tell you, it skips up from 11th place to 10th place, literally over 1 billion.
Wow.
Yeah. But the top Lux earner currently has 9.914 billion. If I had a face cam, you would see my incredibly, like, you just devoted your entire life
to Kingdom Hearts.
To Kingdom Hearts for not that terribly much game.
Yeah, since it
because like
every week / every month.
Well, A, like that, but B, if you had gotten literally 2 billion less Lux, you would still easily be in the top 5. You would be number 4. Or no, number 3.
Some people just want to be number 1.
Yeah. Does that get you any different, like, crown or anything?
Nope. Not that I know of. I mean, I don't know because I've never been top 5, but I don't think
same.
it does. I think it's just bragging rights.
Yeah. Although hearing the Lux, I'm concerned Uni might not finish 2nd place this time.
Why?
Just Uni strats that's going on.
Oh.
They set the bar too low.
Oh. Like Unicornus United stuff, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a joint effort going on right now between some of the top players.
But yeah, I think that number's too low.
Yeah. It's like, you guys have fun. I'm not partaking this time.
No, there's no way I was gonna do that.
No. Like yeah. Oh. I like sleeping too much.
Basically. You know, I like having a life. I like doing all the things needed to sustain said life.
I wouldn't even say I have a life this week. I haven't done anything except for, like, go to work and work out, and sleep. Some eating here and there.
Yeah. It's funny, I consider my week to have been good only because I hung out with one friend on one day for 1 hour. The rest of the time, I've like gone around and done some errands, maybe.
Oh, I need to do errands
Nothing
tomorrow.
big.
And then I can reward myself with Starbucks.
I'm so glad that Starbucks exists, only because they have really good non-dairy options for everything, so you can still get very tasty things.
Yes, they do. They do. Actually, the drink I got last time had coconut milk in it.
Yeah, last time I got a drink at Starbucks, I got a peppermint hot chocolate, and I was like, "Can you make that with coconut milk?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, sure." And that was that. Like, that was the easiest thing ever.
They also have a lot of gluten-free options, or I shouldn't say a lot. They have some gluten-free options, which is better than Dunkin' Donuts, so I like them.
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts used to be my go-to, and then I decided I like Starbucks coffee better. And then once I started having to do gluten-free, then I was like, okay, now I'm just sold. I like Starbucks better all the time. That's not to say, though, I won't go to Dunkin' Donuts anymore, because I definitely still do.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're careful, you can do just about anything. Like, I can still have milk products, because it's not like I'm allergic, thankfully. I just have, like, a sensitivity or whatever. So, like, when my friends are like, you know this coffee beverage that you've told us that you hate because you hate all coffee beverages? Try it. It's very sweet and good. And I'm like, well, A, whatever, I will. Like, it's not a huge deal. But B, really? Like, I told you that I don't like coffee beverages because I can always taste the bitter. So telling me that it's sweet and I won't taste the bitter, probably wrong. And every time proves me right. But they're still good. Like, it's just like mac and cheese where it's like, I don't personally like it, but I know that it's good, objectively.
I have a friend who doesn't like coffee, but she's always asking me to recommend coffee drinks to her, and I'm just like, why? Why?
I think at that point, it's a need for caffeine.
No, I think it's just because she wants something to drink at, like, coffee places when she goes out, and she doesn't like tea. So...
Like, even more so than she doesn't like coffee?
No, it's not that. It's just that I think it's about the same, but with coffee, there seems to be more sugary alternatives than there are with tea. So she...
That's true.
She's like...
Bubble tea, very good though. Yes,
but she is not like me at all in that aspect, so she wouldn't ever think to go out for bubble tea. Like, if you were to meet her, you wouldn't think her and I would ever be friends. Because she's like, let's watch football and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, board games and video games. She's like, oh my gosh, like, why? Like, we really don't have anything in common, but yet we're still really good friends.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah. I think it works out of necessity, because she didn't really know many people in the area, and I didn't know too many people at work, so we were just like, hey! We'll be good friends. She's from North Carolina, and she moved up here basically to be with her boyfriend. But he lives in a different state, so she's just like, yo, what's up? Welcome back, Memoir.
Nice.
Oh my gosh,
good job, Memoir.
That's pretty low for you.
It might be a low lux boss, though. We have a high lux boss this time.
Yeah, but he's in JP.
Yes.
And
but if it's a low lux boss, it doesn't matter.
But he always has so much more than us. Always, 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 always.
Yeah, but Jemmy, I don't know if
any
other...
Oh, they have the carp as well.
Oh.
Wait, I thought you guys had the Jewel Princess. Or Jewel Sorceress. Wait, are you reading an NA? Memoir, did you reactivate your NA account? You have
Trident Tail and Jewel Princess?
You have both of them? How do you have both?
Okay, I'm confused now. Can you explain, please?
Oh, it's a weekend boss? You have a different boss for raid week on the weekends?
Yeah, NA weekends during raid week still have the raid week boss only.
Yeah.
But Jewel Princess was so fun as a raid boss.
Yeah, I liked her. Oh no, I'm
Like-
starting to drop in rank.
I mean, where are you at now?
Oh,
92?
I'm at 92. I went
Okay.
from 91 to 92. It's not really
Yeah.
a big deal.
Hopefully you're able to get over whatever Lux Cliff there is at around 100 and stay there.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay because I can just auto raid while I watch TV and it's usually fine, and other people don't seem to be doing this and I don't know why, but
Wait, could you show me the top 10?
sure.
Cool.
Oops, why did I do that? I need to go back to the home screen. The reason your Lux was low is because of work and school. Ah, that also
That makes sense.
Rankings. I have not pulled for Key Art Proper Artist. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to try and hold out for 0.2 Kyrie. And Tsum Tsums. I did buy the gem boards though.
All three?
Yes.
Nice.
Do one pull. One pull at the very least. Well,
Oh, wow.
Memoir is telling me to do a pull. Usually Memoir doesn't lead me astray.
I mean, you're guaranteed to get one of the medals.
I know.
Up to 3 orbs, but... So wait, it's Kin...
I do
Suki,
have HD
Merval.
nominee, non-cod. I do have her. Not guilted, but I do have her.
Same, not
I don't
guilted.
think Marvel rated at all today.
Hmm? What was that, Blade?
I don't think Marvel rated at all today, though. Because I'm pretty sure that's the number he had yesterday.
Oh.
Hmm.
Jemmy, can you scroll down?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm getting my fill of the juicy Lux numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. See you later, Sunshine.
Hey, bye, Sunshine.
I mean, she'll be back
Sunshine.
after her call, apparently, but...
Yeah.
Wow, everyone is so close.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm guessing that's part of a plan, because usually there's a lot more separation.
I can DM you.
Yeah, I didn't think that you could tell me anything.
I mean, it's not anything too crazy, but
Well, yeah.
yeah.
But I'm also not part of uni anymore, and that makes sense. So, no problem.
Yeah, I might. Maybe tomorrow I will do a pull on stream for you guys.
I'm barely going to be on stream.
Oh, no! Where are you
I
gonna
have
be
work
tomorrow?
3 to 10.
Oh no.
Yeah. Both weekend days.
Ah. Yes, no more gasp. Also, tomorrow we will be doing another party raffle.
Ooh.
Yes. Because I promised we'd do another one soon, and I've decided it will be tomorrow. So, huh?
Nothing.
Yeah. Much soon. Much. Yeah. Yes, non-cod party raffle! Yes, we'll be doing a party raffle tomorrow. Much excited.
Ooh, congrats, proper artist.
Ooh, very nice prep artist. Sorry, I missed that.
What happened? I missed it.
Proper artist got key art number 8 out of the poll as well.
Congrats.
But yeah, I love the art styles on these key arts. Like, they're very different, but I like it.
Yeah, so if you did win the party raffle non-con, we do allow people to join at their discretion as long as it's within reason. So like especially during something like a raid week, we would never ever put pressure on someone to leave their current party midweek, or even like some people it would be a union. They obviously don't want to lose all that lux. So usually what we do is if they want to join right then and there, like great, we'll take you. But a lot of times people will wait to the following Monday. Yeah. So it's always really exciting. And we have a new member joining us on Monday. Star.
Ooh.
Yeah. Star's gonna join.
Yay! It'll be nice to have so many people from stream in the party, it feels like.
Yeah. It's always
Kind of
so
nice
fun.
because you feel like you know them so much better.
You really do. And then you usually get like a pretty good sense of community and like pretty good boosts from the people who are in stream. Like consistent boosts, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they're online, and when they see like me or other streamers boosting, they're like, "Oh yeah, I should go do that too."
Yeah, especially recently when I've been playing Minecraft, which like I think I started either yesterday or today. Wow, my memory is so terrible. I think it was yesterday. Either way, I literally got so caught up in it because building takes forever and it's really relaxing. So it took until you were starting to switch over at like 11 or 10:30, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, I didn't even realize it got to 10:45 until Blade was like, Jimmy. Oh my gosh, Valkyrie, it's so fluffy and cute. What is that? It's a puppy, but what?
The little pupper.
Yeah, it's so fluffy. Steal the doggo.
No, don't steal doggos.
I want
Doggos
a doggo.
are probably
I think
happy
I'm gonna
where
head
they
to bed
are.
though.
Alright, good night, Blade. Thanks again for calling.
Okay, see ya, Blade.
Yeah, so tomorrow, more likely than not, I can't call tomorrow, but
Are you not
We'll
at
see what
your
happens.
parents' tonight?
I am. I just had some free time.
Oh, okay. Well, good night.
Night.
Oh, but it was pretty exciting today, Chelsea. I started to get my appetite back.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
So the nausea's gone too?
Sorta. So I kind of threw up this morning, but then after that I was okay.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah. But again, this morning it was just like water in my stomach, so it was not fun.
Yeah.
But yes, Magic Say
That
for Nom
definitely
Nom
is
is similar. Yeah, I got home, didn't feel good, went to go lie down in my bed, and then when I realized I had fallen asleep, woke up, and I was no longer sick to my stomach. I was like, yes. But it wasn't like I needed extra sleep because all I did yesterday was sleep.
I feel like that's been me all week. Like, I haven't once woken up for the 5 a.m., so it's not like I ever miss sleep, but I'm still sleeping until like 11 every day.
Yeah, yesterday I called out of work and just slept most of the day, and then I
mean, you really didn't seem to be feeling that well, so...
No, but still, that was a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
But hopefully I'll be good going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the other days of the week it was like coming in and out and in and out, and then today, nope, not since like before 10 a.m.
Yeah. The thing for me is, like, when I say I sleep until 11, it's usually with like 2 or 3 times that I wake up between 7 and 11. So it's not great sleep. Which is like...
Yeah.
But either way, I just need to be careful, make sure that I'm taking all my medications at the correct time, and having structure also helps. Like having work or school really does help set my life on track.
Yeah.
So
I need to look for more jobs again.
I need to look for any jobs, period. Also, I need to start applying for colleges, which might be just the higher importance thing.
Probably.
Thankfully, I basically know what I'm going to, like, where I'm going to apply, because it's you know, University of Pittsburgh, and then everywhere else around that is not super expensive.
I almost applied for a school in Pennsylvania. I don't remember if it was in Pittsburgh or if it was in Philly, though. I was looking at Temple University.
That's Philly.
Okay.
It's also in apparently not so
it's in a
highly reputed
area.
part of Philly, yeah.
No, I 100% know that, which is one of the reasons why my parents were like, please don't go there. But at the time, I was looking to become an actuarial major, and there's only so many schools in the country that offer that.
What is actuarial work?
So the way I describe it to most people is they're basically the fortune tellers of the insurance world. They have mathematical formulas to figure out when people are gonna die, so that they can figure out how much to charge you for like life insurance. They also have house or like property and like what all this other stuff. So it's not just the morbid stuff.
Yeah.
But then so my dad did it, which is why I even knew about it. And then I saw how much work was actually involved with it and how much studying, and I was just like, never mind, I'm gonna go into accounting. And then I took accounting classes, and I was like, never mind, this isn't as much math as I thought it was. I'm gonna go do computers. And then I was like, I like computers.
Yeah. If my brain worked better for computers, I think I might do them. But to be honest, like, my first passion is teaching, so I would always have been going into the field of teaching, specifically as a college professor.
That's
because
cool.
I think that it would consistently just break my heart to see like the pitiful state of public education and how badly it impacts youth. So
Yeah.
I'm not that strong. I'm not able. Nope.
Metal Wolf. So what happened to my horse? Buttercup fell off a cliff because so I was waiting for this dragon to spawn, and it only spawns like in the wee hours of the morning. So I sat by a campfire as Link to speed up waiting, and I said, okay, wait till morning. And I did this, but in doing so, I spawned a blood moon, which respawned all of the monsters that I had previously killed off. Which is important in this case because it respawned the large stone tallest that was right behind me and my horse. I was like, okay, well, I don't have time to fight this because the dragon is right there. Let me go fight the dragon because I need its scale to complete a quest. And I was like, all right, bye. And I jumped off the cliff with my paraglider, started sailing away, and I turned around just in time to see the stone talus push my horse off the cliff, saw her tumble down, and I was just like, oh no! And I had like this terrifying, traumatizing moment.
Metal Wolf, if you're in the Team Ramen Discord, it's under fan art.
Yes.
There's just a clip.
Blade created a clip from the stream so that everyone can enjoy this anytime they'd like. So that was Buttercup's tragic death. And then we resurrected her. Oh, well, let me invite you to that. Let's fix this. Oh yes, Memoir, if you could give Metal Wolf the link, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much. No, Metal Wolf, you don't have to join the ramen party to join the Discord. You just have to want to join the Discord. It's a public Discord.
Are you still streaming?
I
Yes.
am. Hey, Scottish.
How's it going? No, I finally got like a free moment at work, so I was just like, wow, someone's still online.
Wait, why are you at work at 12:30
Oh, it's
a.m.?
It's a lock-in, and I have to be here for like 24 hours. I got here at like 8 in the morning. I'm gonna be here till 8 in the morning again.
Oh, that sounds really, really fun.
I mean, it's money, but
Well, yeah.
being at work for 24 hours isn't fun.
Yeah,
It's super easy though, so it's not really like it's a problem.
that's good. Are people actually asleep?
No,
Hopefully.
they're watching the Batman movie, the Lego Batman movie.
That's a good movie, though.
It actually is, yeah.
Well, yes, there is some restrictions, Memoir. Obviously, we can't have everybody seeing everything we do in ramen. Gotta have our team secrets.
Team secrets, ooh. Ooh. Oh man, yeah. I kind of boosted only the last 15 minutes, so that's when I had a free chance to do that.
Better late than never. You know, I always say that.
Yeah. Well, I was just popping in, so I will see you guys whenever, or talk to you guys whenever I talk to you again.
Yeah.
Well, thanks
If
for
you're on
stopping
tomorrow
in.
night, I think I'll be on, but it'll be late. I'll be coming home at like 10:30.
All right, bye guys.
Okay, see ya.
Yes, gotcha, Memoir. Yes.
I mean, I can send an invite with a limited number of uses or limited number of hours.
I think Memoir is sending it to Metal Wolf.
Oh, okay. Just personally, probably.
Yeah.
Which is an even better plan.
Oh my gosh, Valkyrie. All the puppies.
Oh, that's such a cute puppy. Thank you, Memoir. There we are. Looks like Metal Wolf is in the chat. Cool. But yeah, Metal Wolf, it's under fan art and more. It's post by Blade. I should probably go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna log off after this last raid boss.
Okay. I'll just stay till the end of the stream.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm planning on doing potentially a longer stream tomorrow, so I definitely want to be well rested for that.
Yeah.
Did I know how to get it back? So Blade told me that there was a great fairy that could resurrect dead horses. So I was trusting him that this was accurate information, and if he was wrong, I was going to blame him. But he
One of
ended
the
up
few
being
times that you wouldn't have blamed blocks.
right. No, not blaming blocks that time. For once. But yeah, he was right, and I was able to go to the Great Horse Fairy and resurrect.
Be scared by the Great Horse Fairy.
Yes, the Great Horse Fairy is terrifying. Yes.
Yeah.
The Great Horse Fairy threatened me, so I was scared. Oh.
Yeah. But it was only actually after Buttercup had been revived that we dug up the clip and saw how much perfection it was. There were also like 5 of us in voice chat, and all of us were dying laughing.
So good and so bad all at the same time.
I just can't wait for someone to make it into a meme.
My clip?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, can you even imagine? You'll be like, we know her, we know her.
Well, I meant like, you know how YouTube poop was back in the day, where like they would do intentionally bad edits?
No.
Okay. But I would think something like that, where it was like, it kind of showed a commentary on your decision-making process through use of funny bad edits, and then it played a sad song as you turned around, and it slow-moed it.
Yes, a slow sad song would be appropriate.
Valkyrie, I agree, but also Gemini did do better.
Well, actually, I don't know. Is Valkyrie? Are you talking about Butters or Buttercup?
Oh, that's true.
Because Ryoki has a cat named Butters.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Oh, it's to me. It's a Buttercup.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Jemmy made sure to put Buttercup right back in the stable.
Oh,
and,
that's okay, Valkyrie. I just wanted to clarify in case there was something happening with Butters. Yes, Buttercup once again lives. Zombie horse for the win.
Doesn't look very zombie. They need to
No.
reskin that if it was meant to be.
No, she's not supposed to look like a zombie.
I know.
She's just resurrected.
But with how the fairy looks, you would think.
I know. Can you imagine if she actually came back as a zombie? Da da da.
As long as she was a happy horse, I don't think it would matter too terribly. But it would be kind of fun.
As long as she didn't explode in the daytime like the skeleton horses.
Wow, that's just annoying. I'm sorry, Jemmy.
That was scary as well when that happened.
Oh no, I meant the fact that you have 5-digit health left on that boss.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, Ariel and Flounder took care of it. Oh my gosh, I've killed Metal Wolf. Oh.
Yeah, that was basically the entirety of stream on, what was it, Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, so the entirety of stream on Wednesday past like
Maybe it was Tuesday.
9 o'clock was just constant repetition of the clip at varying intervals, and then just like howling laughter. Kind of like how when we first found sticky buttons.
Yes.
That was also absolutely hilarious.
That was a good day. Wednesday was Buttercup revival. Okay, Matt Moore, I trust you. But true to my word, I am going to end stream here, as I've completed my raid boss, and I do want to get some rest so that I can give you guys an extra long stream tomorrow. Assuming all things line up, right? But yes, alright. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Good night, Jemmy. Good night, stream.